Titus James, answering your questions, always motivating. This is the Explaining series, where I help you to appreciate and understand the teachings of teachers, inspiring you to get it and use it. I'm here to break it down for you, make sure you get and understand it. I'll explain what I see within the teachings and how you can better follow them. In this video, I explain the valuable teachings of Abraham Hicks on the topic, let your job be to feel good. I've listened to many Abraham Hicks seminars. I've heard and understood. What I have never heard is any of the people who make requests for guidance say, thank you, I get it. There seems to be something that gets in the way of total understanding of the Abraham Hicks teachings. I know that when you understand and follow her guidance, you will find the abundance and happiness that you seek. The way to make your path clear is by feeling it on an emotional level and not by thinking of it too deeply. Accept where you are now. Choose to be hopeful or fearful. Your vibration is going to follow that choice. You need a reason to feel better. The truth is, you might have to create that reason yourself. Whatever you manifest is going to follow the vibration that you're on. So you take inspired action or do nothing. These are some of the things that Abraham Hicks gives you in her seminars. It sounds like it's not going to take any effort, so we think, well, that's not going to work, so why do it? The truth is, it's all about your feelings, and your feelings come from what you're thinking of. It's about understanding that now, right now, is all that you have. It's all that we all have. The time is always now. No matter what you're looking at, no matter what you're thinking of, whether it's in the past or in the future, it becomes now. In your mind, your greatest thought in this moment might not be a good one. If it isn't, you won't feel good, or at least you won't feel as good as you can feel. So what can you do to create a here and now that is also as good as it can be? Realize that life is supposed to be good. We all want to be good. We all want to feel good. But we all also give too much energy to the struggles and the bad times, and too little energy to the fun and the good times. All the talk of source energy and where you were before you came into your body can be too much to understand and accept unless you actually appreciate the unknown. Appreciating the unknown goes against how our bodies work. This is a big misconnection in trying to catch the teachings of Abraham Hicks. Some of it is just too far outside your current way of thinking for you to actually believe it and know that it works. The focus is best placed upon your feelings and how you feel from moment to moment each day. Paying more attention to how you feel clues you into what you think about most at any moment of time. Are you offering and creating resistance in your mind, as Abraham would say? Or are you freely allowing the energy that creates worlds to guide you to wherever you desire to be? You'll find this in many, many religions. I'll take the one from the Bible. Ask and it shall be given. That is truth, because when you ask for something, what you're really doing is you're asking in your own mind. After you ask, you also then place in all the obstacles and the reasons why it may not happen or why you may not get what you asked for. You might even say why you won't get what you asked for. This is the resistance that Abraham Hicks is talking about. Resistance within your own mind. You don't have to think about what that resistance is going to do outside of you. Just understand that within you, it's going to stop you from even trying things. It's going to build a fear within you of what is going to go wrong, as opposed to a joy within you over what you think and believe is going to go right. The truth again is in your mind through the belief and emotional feelings that create a faithful connection to the acceptance that what has been asked for has been given and will be received is the most important connection. It's the reason why people get up and do things instead of sitting there and wallowing in the fears of what might go wrong should they actually get up and do what it is they're thinking about doing. It's all about you totally knowing that you do get what you ask for. To get it, you have to receive it. Receiving it in your own mind. You have to get excited at the thought of getting richer. Not discouraged because it hasn't come to you yet. Happy when you think of your own future, instead of scared that things may not turn out the way that you want them to. This could be easier said than done, but that depends on what you believe. But of course, you want to believe that you're going to get what you want. You want to believe that great things will come to you. Of course you want to believe it. Of course you want to believe that all is well, that health is with you and your health is growing. But within your personality and attitude, you may have more fear than faith, even in your own self. So every time you think a good thought, you might immediately think at least 10 thoughts of why that good thought isn't going to happen. Whether it's you getting something or doing something. Do you think you're smart and worthy and good? Or are you bad and not worthy and not good enough? Do you criticize people for the bad things that they've done? Or do you praise them when you see praise should be given and keep quiet at other times? Some believe that a great gift requires a great sacrifice. To get rich will require very hard work. It is a thought that many trust and believe in, and so it's true. At the same time, some believe you can have what you think of most. You can get whatever you want. You can be as abundant and rich as you could ever dream to be. And the only thing that will stop that happening is you not believing that it will. Because they believe this, it becomes true. Just as true as the thought that you can't have because you're not worthy, because you haven't done this, because you don't know this, because you don't know these particular people, because you can't see a way to make it happen. All of those thoughts are within the individual's mind, and the longer you think a thought, the more it's becoming a belief. Once it becomes a belief, it becomes something that is part of who you are. It becomes the way you think. It becomes what you expect. You're either expecting good or you're expecting bad to come again. And the reason why could be exactly the same. Because bad things always happen. Or because good things always happen. That is the key within your own mind. You can change and become whatever you want to be at any time. That decision is so personal because that personal setting yourself free in your thoughts and then emotionally because your thoughts have become so great about what could happen. That is what allows you to get it. The big one that I remember from a seminar that I listened to was this. Abraham Hicks said, don't try to think good all the time. Just pay attention to how you're thinking. This is the simplest thing that you can do. Realize when the thought is not making you feel good and just allow silence. Let your real meditation be what I teach people to do. Meditate with silence. Don't try to focus on any thought. Just get used to stopping yourself from thinking any thoughts. Now your mind wants to keep thinking, that's what it does. As you do this more, you'll get to the point where you'll be able to say to your mind, isn't that a wonderful thing that the sun's shining so bright today? You'll be able to look for what I call nothing thoughts, and you will produce a situation where you are calm enough to follow Abraham Hicks' teachings and create the abundant life that you deserve. To be in that position means you are not resisting it. You are not allowing your existing thoughts, your existing life, your now moments to stop you from seeing the amazing future that you want and deserve. Accepting that this is true is a great beginning. Along the paths of your growth and enrichment, it will be easier to follow it when you think and believe that your creative power within your thoughts and feelings are very, very strong. This is why it's your one true job to spend each day feeling more good than bad. Create more good days in your thoughts and feelings, and your whole life will become better and better. Start by being good to yourself, by being kind in your mind. Protect it from bad thoughts that create bad feelings. Save yourself from thinking and believing that you cannot stop thinking bad thoughts because that's just how life is. Set yourself free from the pains of the past by stopping thinking about them in your present. Allow good things to happen in your life by actually thinking and believing that they do. Let yourself feel good. You'll be so very, very happy that you did. Titus James, always motivating, explaining so you can understand, get it, and use it to have the greatest life that you deserve.